The city conspired against me again, January 2020. And they actually came and removed me from my home, my apartment. So, part of what took place before that sabotage, you know, I captured everything leading up to that. And I wanted to show you how these things, these identities, these females within these businesses and corporations are carbon copies. You know, they're a type. There's an archetype, and then they're the, I forget what the word for sub archetype is. You know, she did the same thing. Like when you witness her like growing angered and excitement at the end of the phone call, the same thing took place with Summa Health Systems here in Akron, Ohio. And that phone call that I was making to Strom was taking place in Minnetonka, Minnesota. So it's the same type of demons. And you know, they negotiate a lot of stuff third party. You've heard me talk about that by now. Because the same ones watching me will show up and use those identities. So what they were doing is to kind of combat, you know, me talking about, you know, how they reacted and stuff, was they actually ended up giving me a call. Because I told them, I'm like, I'm not calling y'all. Like, I'm not calling Strom no motherfucking more. Like, I'm done with all this shit. Housing authorities, all this bullshit, it's beneath me. I'm done with it all. Like, too much fucking wrong has been done to me. I'm not having it no motherfucking more. So they called, but they did the same thing that they did with my relatives. You know, like, they kind of showed up at an inappropriate time, you know, like when they found out that I could beat their God, when they found out I was going to be able to beat these genetic engineers, and they tried to show up. So when they call, they make sure that they go straight to voicemail, and they leave me a voicemail. And if there's no indicator of it, sometimes I might not get that till 2-3 weeks later. Because I only check it according to what I have going on. I didn't have minutes to waste like that. So that's what they did. They called, and she's like, hey, I got a position for you. And they're like, who the fuck turns down, you know, like they were talking about money. This is beyond, like, I'm concerned about justice. That's the only thing I've been concerned with for 3 years. But I got tired of being on motherfucking foot. That's the only reason I was looking for a job while I was still pursuing justice. So yeah, that's the end of it.